It may or may not surprise you to learn that my favorite character on Steven Universe is Lapis Lazuli.
It sure don't surprise me.
And there are all kinds of unanswered questions about the Water Witch. But a major one is, how powerful is Lapis? I guess the short answer is, very. But obviously there's a lot more to it than that. Lapis's most noteworthy power is her hydromancy, which as far as I can tell really doesn't have a limit, considering she can move whole oceans around, create water clones, and fly with water wings. But that being said, she's beaten down and thrown in a cage by Jasper, and she doesn't feel like she can win if she tries to fight the homeworld. So I think Lapis's powers are really situational. When she's near water, she gets stronger, and the more water she has to work with, the more powerful Lapis is.
Like a mouse!
Now, since the surface of Earth is 71% water, Ms. Lazuli is formidable. Here, at least.
Exactly. Lapis has whole oceans to work with, but since gems are an interstellar species...
If she ends up on Tatooine, she's out of luck.
Pretty much. So that being said, based on what we've seen of Blue Diamond's planned makeover for planet Earth, it seems like there's not going to be much water around. So it's reasonable to assume that the gem homeworld is dry as a bone. Also, Peridot doesn't know what rain is. And if that's the case, then Lapis would have been a complete pushover. Now you may also have noticed that Lapis always seems to have a bit of water around, even in places where water just isn't. Like space.
Even though liquid water can't exist in the vacuum of outer space.
Well, Lapis has, like, magic water and stuff. But anyway, there's an easy way to explain how Lapis can do this. We've seen that in addition to their weapon, all kinds of stuff can get stored inside of a gem. So it's reasonable to assume that Lapis stores a backup supply of water with her.
She needs to pull like a Gara and carry a load around with her all the time.
Well, Katara's a more apt analogy, but yeah. We've also seen that Malachite at least has the ability to freeze water. And it's possible that this is something only Malachite can do, but I don't think that's likely, as Jasper's powers don't seem to have anything to do with cold. Finally, does Lapis have a weapon? Honestly, I don't think that she does. And we need to look at the Alexandrite versus Malachite battle for evidence. Fusions are armed with some combination of the weapons carried by their constituent gems. But Mal only ever busts out that stupid helmet thingy. Although it's possible that Lapis could create her weapon out of ice.
Cool.
Literally. So at the end of the day, Lapis, more than any other gem, varies widely in her power level. On gem colonies, she's incredibly weak. But in her element, like here on Earth, she's a literal force of nature.
But that does make one wonder why exactly she wanted to leave so badly.
Well, I guess that's a video for another day. And if you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find my Facebook and Deviantart pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.